So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. No, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Ødegaard. Kimmich. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And it's made its way to him. Saka. Saka! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. And the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. And that is expertly dealt with. Kimmich. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Can he finish? It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's in space and looking for options. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling.
And it's been given away. He might be in here. He's through and all alone. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Played into space.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
That's been slipped through. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
No outsmarting him this time. And that is a little undercooked. Eder Militao. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Benatia. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Rijkaard. Here's Benatia. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Valverde. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. Not the most accurate pass. And Azar. Now, can they get him away? Messi could try cutting inside here. Messi, this looks promising. He's gone for goal! Just a fraction high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
So we're still where we started right now. Hall. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Flamengo upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that's not going to reach. And that was very necessary. Rijkaard. And it's lofted through here. Valverde finds himself offside. Eder Militao. And it's Benatia. Played back to the goalkeeper. Benatia. Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hall.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
All the way back. Eder Militao. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Eder Militao, and it's Rijkaard, heading backwards. Courtois. Valverde is always looking to break lines.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, they were caught in possession whilst attempting on the face of it to walk it all the way in. Chouameni and Hall. Gavi. It's a pretty loose pass. Over to the left. Now it's Azar. Good read, needed to be. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 20. Camisa 23. Fechando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7, camisa 11.
Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Defending of the desperate variety. Chouameni. Messi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. Danielson! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Valverde. Messi gets a good foot in there. Valverde is the guilty party there. Courtois.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Van Dijk. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Looking for options for movement. Puyol gets it clear. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Danielson. And this is Del Piero. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Done delicately. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Valverde. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is chance! Sticks it away! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Flamengo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency.
Hazard gets through on his own. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Courtois, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, what a mistake!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Danielson. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Danielson. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's nice. Looking to play him in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now he's got space here. Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 4. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 17, camisa 33. Substituição.
And it's Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vitinha. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. They're urging. He's having a shot! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Forlan. Vitinha. Great vision. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Alexander-Arnold plays in short. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe, and this is Messi. Courtois sends that a long way. We are into stoppage time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space, and he's certainly onside here. Cleared without complication. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Forlan voted man of the match and deserved.